Don't adjust your screens. Don't adjust your holes. Your eyes don't deceive you. We are finally back on Nook Tits. Sorry for abandoning this island once again, but like I said in the last video, honestly, I just had no ideas. And as you can see from the map, I really haven't made a lot of progress since the last video. So, you know, it's not like anything crazy has happened ever since. I know this looks a little weird out of context, but listen, I know he's a dreamy, but I have beef with a certain blue bitch on this island. I'm not going to get into that yet, but things were said and things were done. And now we are saying goodbye to Peck, who's literally one of my dreamies on this island. Okay, no. Cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows I have his amiibo. I can easily scan him right back in. Like, honestly, let's just go through the receipts right now. Bob's got a thought bubble. Caesar was fucking pinging me down constantly. Pietro had a thought bubble. I was time traveling back and forth like bonkers crazy, trying to get Bertha to move off the island, but she wouldn't budge. Peck just kept thinking instead. So I just figured, you know what? We'll just kick him out temporarily, bring in a new villager, hopefully a dreamy, and then scan Peck right back in and kick Bertha's ass out. And yes, that does mean we are going on a villager hunt. And also, as you can tell, it's currently November in the game. Yeah, I've been time traveling a lot. Let's just say that. Look at her over there. You know, before we time travel and actually start this villager, I would like to say some choice words to the girl that lives in this house right over here. Miss Bertha, Miss Bloop, you evil doo-doo head. Just your doo-doo head. You're stop looking at me. Anyways, I have no other words. We're going on a villager hunt though. And you know what? I mean, like, why don't we just keep it in November? Honestly, it's like basically pumpkin spice season. Let's just do like a nice little autumn villager hunt. I'm gonna share right now. I have 50 tickets in my pockets. These are my last 50 tickets that I have. And I'm not stopping today until I find one of my 5 remaining dreamies. That's Dobby, Gonzo, Tabby, Maddie, and Kiki. Oh my god. Y'all know the drill. I'll see y'all on island number 1. Do we think there's going to be a dreamy on island number 1? Why is there always a camper the day I go on a villager hunt now? Is there like some kind of probability thing for campers? Like, I don't get why. Literally every single time I swear I play on this island, there's at least a camper in each video. Especially when I time travel like wild. Even when I was time traveling to kick a villager out, I kept getting campers. I'm gonna just see who it is right now. Okay, I'm not talking to you. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh. This is probably somebody's nightmare sequence right here. You guys look, a killer clown. A killer clown is chasing me down the streets. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, help me. There's a killer clown following me. This is so scary. Oh my god, Julia, help me. Do we think the camper is a dreamy? If the camper ends up being a dreamy, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Oh my god. It's Audie, our divalicious diva. I don't want you. I don't. I love Audie though. I do. Oh my god, Audie was literally one of the girls back on LD. Wait, oh my gosh, this is unlocking a memory. Audie was one of the girls I was hunting for back on LDU when I was trying to find Cherry a girlfriend. Oh my god, Audie was one of them. And now she's here. Interesting. All right, let's actually go to island number 1 now. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine if it was a dreamy? Oh my gosh, it's freaking this dude. What's his name? Nox. Probably walking around here with the bubonic plague for all we know. I am not going near him. No, thank you. And he's not even somebody I want. So we will gladly say no to him. And honestly, I think I'm just going to move on. What is the point on staying on these? Wait, is there a bottle? No. What is the point of staying on these islands for too long nowadays? You know, I feel like I should really just come in. You know what? I'm actually going to try to do that. Let's call this the straightforward villager hunting challenge. Something I don't do, because normally when it's an angry coconut villager hunt, I go on, I yap constantly, I see the villager, I probably talk shit about them, and then I leave. But considering that I have so many tickets, and every single time I do villager hunts with so many tickets, I end up getting very, very burnt out, that I end up never doing a villager hunt until, you know, the next year. This time around, what if I just do it how everybody else does it? They just go onto the island, see the villager, and either say yes or no, and then leave. Like, that's the thing. When I watch like other people villager hunt, especially back in like 2020, that's how they were doing it. They would literally just go onto the island, be like, who's this? Because that, you know, 90% of them didn't know the villagers like that. And then like they would just either say yes or no and then go to the next island. And it's like the concept of me doing that. Can you imagine? Like, if I actually tried to keep it straightforward, imagine if this video only ends up being 10 minutes long because I blow through 50 tickets in 10 minutes. Can you imagine me doing that? I doubt it. Is there a Dreamy here? No, that's Hamlet. And you know what? Like, look, I have nothing to say about Hamlet other than the fact that we're currently twinning with the same shirt. Okay. But other than that, I have nothing else to say to him. So you know what? What if we just move on to the third island? Who do we think is on the third island? It's Avery. Avery's cute. Avery is so Bamboo Island core, honestly. Like, doesn't he just suit this island so well? Like, he genuinely looks like he belongs here, especially in this day and age, especially in this season specifically. That's what I meant to say. Avery, I do love you. I do. I miss you, babes. I did have him in New Leaf, I'm pretty sure, but like, ugh, he's not on the Dreamies list, so we're not taking him. Okay, I love how I said this was the straightforward challenge, and yet I'm still on the island, and I'm gonna remain on the island for a little longer because it feels weird not at least looking for the bottles. It's officially autumn though. Ugh, I don't know why. For me specifically, I've noticed, especially these last few years, I've only done like dedicated villager hunt videos in the fall time. It's also, I love that it's like almost autumn in real life, and I'm still here sweating my balls out. 2 videos ago, I was complaining about the heat, and then when I posted it, it was cold. And then last video, I was complaining about the cold. Well, I wasn't complaining. I was actually excited about the cold. And then when I posted it, it got hot again. And now, girl, it's hot again. And I'm out here sweating my balls out. Look how oily I look. I'm literally fanning myself with this gay ass clack fan because it's so hot. But like, watch, by the time I probably post this video, it's probably going to be cold again. So who knows? Maybe I'm the reason why the world's so f***ed up right now temperature wise. It's because I keep complaining about it. And then the world decides to switch up on me. Can I just say as well, it is nice to go on a villager hunt once again, because I remember the days when I used to love doing this. I do. Honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, New Horizons may have a lot of flaws. Villager hunting is definitely one of them. Who the f is that? Oh, it's Prince. Oh my gosh. No, it's not Prince. It's Henry. I always confuse Prince and Henry. I am so sorry to the Henry stan specifically. The Prince stans, not so much. He's kind of pissing me off over on Windle too, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm trying to kick him out over there and he's not budging. Villager hunting to me, it's just like, it's like basically family at this point, you know? Constantly annoys me, constantly pisses me off, especially every time I have to interact with it specifically. But then when like I'm not around them, that's when I realize how much I actually love them. I just realize how much I appreciate it when I'm not around it. And like, that's kind of why I've like so because I said in the last video, I wanted to do another Nook Tits video. And I was like, I was gonna do builds, but then like I came back onto the island, obviously, and I realized like I didn't feel like building. I felt like doing a villager hunt first because I was like, you know, we have to make progress on the Dreamies list anyways, which like, again, for the fact that I'm here with the Dreamies list, you know, and it's like, it actually motivates me to villager hunt more. Oh my God. This is an important villager in the Angry Coconut cinematic universe. This is the Renee. Not Renee, no, this is the Renee. This is Miss Yo Yo Yo, aka the first ever villager to set foot onto Fallbrook, my main island. And now here she is, just being a nomad, wandering these worlds by herself, doing whatever the f she's doing. I don't even know, girl. I haven't seen you in like 4 years at this point. Mama, what are you doing? I'm pretty sure she was the first villager to leave my island too. She's just out here doing her own thing. Honestly, I can respect that. And I especially respect her as a human being now that we're no longer neighbors, you know, now that I'm no longer near her nor her presence. I feel like I can actually respect Renee as a person. I'm sure she's lovely, but when we were on the same island, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't know. No offense to the Renee stans. We're on the next island. Island number 6. Lucky number 6. It's Dottie. Okay, Dottie's a diva. Miss Diva Dottie down. I always see her every villager hunt. She's like being added to that list. That specific list that also has like Claudia and like other villagers that I constantly see that I can't remember. I feel like Dottie is another one that I'm like always seeing on every villager hunt now, which is so interesting. I don't know why it's interesting. There's not really anything interesting about Dottie to me, aside from like the red eyes when she's shocked. But like, you know, it's like, why are those the villagers I'm constantly seeing? Also, I'm remembering right now, because I'm pretty sure I said this in the last video, like every single villager hunt I went on, I managed to find a dreamy within the first stack. Granted, the last villager hunt I did was when I couldn't do that and I ended up going for Amelia instead. I'm gonna say it's like kind of the same rules right now. I have 50 tickets, but like honestly, you guys, if I'm probably just gonna go until I feel burnt out. And then, I mean, I guess we could just take Audie in for the time being. And then I'll probably like scan Peck back in afterwards. But like, it would be nice to find a villager. I specifically want to find, I'm trying to think, out of everybody on my Dreamies list, who do I want to find first? I definitely want to find Dobie because I do miss my grandpa. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Miss Annalisa. Did I have her on an island? I'm pretty sure I had her on an island. And we have made it to the next island. This is island number 8. Will the villager on this island eat? It's Genji. Ooh, okay. Genji does eat. Genji eats down. Damn it. If I didn't have a Dreamies list, I actually would have considered him. I do really like Genji. I think he low-key is one of the best jock villagers in the game. Yeah, I said that. I do. Do people agree with me? Comment down below. Genji is low-key, like, I don't know, there's just something about him. He's like on that list of villagers to me. Teddy's also on that list, who also happens to be a jock. Like, you just look at them and they just give Animal Crossing down. Like, when you think Animal Crossing villager, Teddy pops up, Genji pops up to me. I think like Mitzi's another one for me specifically. Mitzi specifically is old Animal Crossing. Like GameCube or Wild World or City Folk, like when you think of an Animal Crossing villager, Mitzi gives that vibe down to me. I don't know why, like she just has a face that works for like that crunchy, pixely art style that the old Animal Crossing games had. Which, like, speaking of, because I remember seeing this debate so long ago on Twitter. I feel like everybody knows what thread I'm talking about. That one that like compared the art style from the older games to New Horizons. And I kind of agree with it. I don't kind of agree with it. I definitely agree with it. I feel like the reason why so many people are so put off from it is because it's kind of low-key down to the art style. The art style is just so, it's beautiful. It's pretty. Obviously, New Horizons is still objectively a pretty game. It's just missing that Animal Crossing charm that like all the old Animal Crossing games had. The grass patterns specifically, the stump patterns, everything didn't look realistic in the older games, especially in the GameCube game. There was like, you know, obviously the patterns and everything are still here. You can see it on this tree, but like it's so faded and minimal. Like who the hell is this? Who the fuck are you? Oh, you're Colton. Oh, every time I see him, sorry, sidetracking right now, because every time I see him, I always say he reminds me of that dude from Life is Strange. What's his name? Captain Spirit. Every time I bring up Captain Spirit, I always have the urge to go on my Life is Strange rant. And every single time I do it, I end up having to cut it all out because either A, it goes on for way too long, or B, when I go on my Life is Strange rant, I like to talk about every single game. I always forget to talk about Double Exposure. Always, always. And it's not even intentional. I just genuinely forget that game happened. I'm going to sidetrack on this once just to bring back the art style discussions and just say, I really do want the next game to go back to like that more, like the game can still be polished and clean lines and everything that this game has. I just kind of want them to like ditch the more realism vibe. But like this is just kind of the state of like the gaming industry as a whole. It's like push for like the more realistic, quote unquote realistic graphics and art styles. It feels like every game is doing it now, you know? Which is, that's like a whole other discussion that we should have later on when I'm like more in the mood to go in depth and like maybe piss off some gamers. Speaking of pissing off gamers, that's what Life is Strange has been doing, because girl, Double Exposure, I have beef with that game. I have so much beef with that game, and I played it. I played the game. She knew to come. Oh my God. She knew to come in right now. She knew to come in right now because I would have been rambling for on and on about my Double Exposure rant. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. I love her so much. I love her so much. You guys, I don't give a what anybody says. She's my favorite Peppy villager in the game. She is absolutely my favorite Peppy villager in the game. Tabby is exciting. Tabby is amazing. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Shout out to the Windle days. Welcome back into the Angry Coconut cinematic universe. I know so many people hate her. I know so many people hate her, and I don't care. I don't care because I love her, and that's all that matters to me and my life. And I'm free. Oh, let me save first. No, wait, let me time travel back. If I time travel back, will she move in? I don't think she'll move in. I'm going to time travel one day forward now just in case to like get her to move in properly. And then we'll time travel back. November 19th, Tabby is moving on to the island. November 19th, 2025. And then oh my God, speaking of time travel, speaking of Life is Strange, it always comes back to Life is Strange. Honestly, you guys, Life is Strange to me is one of those games I've loved forever and ever. Specifically the first one. I recently replayed it. So like Max Caulfield, that's my bitch, okay? That's my girl. I will ride for Max Caulfield for my life. Specifically in the first game. I liked her in fourth game as well, but specifically in the first game. The second game, I've actually never played. That's all I really have to say about it. I want to play it one day. I don't know, because the story in that game is just so much more intense that like, I don't know if I can ever do it. I don't know. I want to though. I want to so bad. Maybe one day. Third game, I will always defend. I think that game has too many haters. I think so many people hate on it, especially because everybody thinks that story is so soft compared to the first two. More validly, people don't like it because Deck 9 took over by this point, and that's fair because honestly, Deck 9 is low-key the reason why the game kind of went downhill. But it wasn't really that present in the third game. It was especially present in the fourth game. And that fourth game, girl, I just like, what were they trying to do with that girl? I have no idea. That's all I have to say. You know what's so funny? Because of the amount of times I've time traveled and exited the game without saving, I know what this recipe is. This is literally, wait, who's the bottle from? Yeah, it is from Gwen. It was from Gwen last time too. It's a pond stone. This fucking pond stone has been sat on this beach for months. 4 months. Anyways, girls, gays, queers, she's here. Ooh, I'm like looking at her house right here. Honestly, I liked Peck's house over here, and I was planning on when I bring Peck back onto the island, I was just gonna swap Tabby and Peck. But maybe I want to put Tabby here instead. Tabby does give right side of the residence services to me. Hello. What's up? It's just like you said, this place has such great vibes. I'm so glad I moved. I can tell this is where the universe wants me to be, you know. Good things are gonna happen here. I bet some of those good things are even gonna happen to folks who aren't me. Come visit once I'm done cleaning up, okay? Okay, she's so teethy. One thing about me, I love a teethy girl. Okay. Tabby is here. That's one more dreamy. I mean, like, I guess technically right now, a dreamy is on the island, but at what cost? Because I had to kick out another dreamy in order to bring this dreamy onto the island. I also wanted to go on a really long villager hunt in this video, but Tabby's already here. Do we think it's worth trying to kick Bertha out? I have been struggling night and day to get that girl off this island, and she is not budging. She's not budging. Do we think I can get her to budge though on camera? I don't think it's a good idea, but you know what? I'm gonna try, because honestly, no, that's this video. We'll do the decorating and catching up and proper everything maybe in the next Nook Tits video. I'm probably going to bring Peck back on my own time off camera, because girl, how many times have I done amiibo villager moving in on this channel? I've done it way too often. Look at my boys. Look at my girls right there on the screen. Do we think, like, what are the chances? Because sometimes when I do time travel back, somebody has a thought bubble in the thing. Hey! Oh my God, there's so much happening. Okay, Julia, Diva, no, because I'm gonna try to kick out a villager. This bum. Amelia tries to wave at him, completely ignores her, and then starts shoving me out of the way so he can sit right in front of me. Oh my God, who is she trying to wave at now? Oh my gosh, Miss Tabby, the girl. And you see how Amelia, and Tabby wave at each other? Tabby waved back, but Caesar couldn't wave back. You know what? Are you guys friends? I was just about to say, Julia, I'm so sorry, but I might be kicking out your bestie. I was just about to say, Caesar, I've been trying time and time. I've been keeping him on this island because, you know, it's like good beef or whatever, but maybe I'll add him to the list of villagers to kick out too. So I read like a thing online, and they were basically saying, talk to the villager you want to kick out, give them a gift, and then time travel forward. So I guess if I talk to Blue right over here, get up. I'm gonna give you, I was gonna give her a cherry, but what if I gave her a tree? Here, have a tree, girl. Just a whole ass tree. She just shoved that God knows where. All right, so now that I gave her, I've been talking constant shit with this girl this entire time, and you're telling me I gave her a whole ass tree that she shoved up her ass and now we're best friends? Bloop, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is not going to affect me kicking you off this island, because I am still going to do it. I'm still going to do it. We're going to time travel to the 30th. Let's keep the time the same, and let's see if this Bloop wants to leave the island. Let's see. She better want to go. She better want to go. I better see a thought bubble over her head right now. Why do these people constantly ping me down? They're always. Does that like interfere with villagers wanting to move out or something? Like, it's always the same thing. Every time I come in, the thought bubble either goes to somebody else or they ping me down instead. Raymond, what on earth do you want? Is it going to ping me down again? No. Good. Where's Bertha? Where is Miss Bertha? Will she at least have a thought bubble over her head? No, she's home. She's home. Biscuit, you better be committing arson right now. I have time traveled 15 more days into the future. Is there a thought bubble on any villager? Hello? Okay, Bob is not thinking. Caesar is home. No, of course. Likely place for him to be. Lazy bum. Constantly home. Instead of out thinking. Bertha's also home. Is anybody thinking on the island at least? Is Amelia thinking? Honestly, Amelia wasn't really a plan for this island either. So I mean, like, if she's thinking, I wouldn't be opposed. Oh no, she was home too. Ugh. Let's just time travel to November 1st once again and see if anybody is going to think about moving out. And if not, I will figure out something else to do. It's specifically on this island. I've noticed specifically this island, the girls never want to leave. The girls just want to stay. The girls want to stay. And like, yes, I know I can just get the amiibos for the 4 remaining villagers that I need to find, but that's not fun. That's not fun. To me, villager hunting is more fun. Bertha, f you. Oh my god. She's just sitting by the damn lake once again. Girl, have you nothing better to do with your time? You are just here taking up unnecessary space, and it's pissing me off. Can you please leave? Bertha, I don't even hate you. Like, I don't even hate you. Like, you're actually a pretty decent villager. There's nothing about you that I dislike. But currently, I dislike you because you just don't want to freaking leave my island. Take this freaking red corner, girl. Like, take this. At this point, like, I don't even care. I don't even care. And she's giving me a hat. Thank you. Thank you for the hat. Maybe I'll give that to you next time I gift. We're gonna time travel one more time. Just one more time. One more time. I just want to do it one more time. Let's just go to the 16th, which also happens to be the day that I kicked out Peck. So who knows? She might want to leave on the same day. Pietro is being normal. You are pissing me off with no thought bubble over your head. Don't piss me off. Cherry's eating a donut looking like, oh my god. That is true, right? When a villager pings you down, it means nobody is thinking about leaving the island. Not that it would matter anyways, because Bertha is fucking at her house once again, always in that damn house or just sitting in front of that damn pond. Now that I've put the thought into my head, I'm not going to stop until I can get Bertha or Caesar or Amelia and maybe possibly Bob off this island. I tried doing this in the last video that I did on Nook Tits, and it took me forever, but it eventually happened. So I mean, like, it could possibly eventually happen again, for all we know. You know, like, it could just happen. It could happen. No, it could definitely happen. It could happen. I'm hopeful. And of course, when I'm at my lowest, we have another camper on the villager. Cherry's not thinking. The girls are here girling. I guess Raymond's another villager I can consider kicking out as well. He's not a part of the Dreamies list either. That's true. Bob is at home. Is he gonna ping me? Oh, we have Julia in the plaza still working out, even in the freezing cold winter snow. How adorable, Miss Julia, doll power. Shout out to the dolls. I'm honestly so nervous for this winter because of how bad this summer was and, you know, the state of the world and the state of climate change and everything. I truly do fear that this winter is going to be bad. It's going to be bad, not just for us, but for any part of the world that has a winter in the Northern Hemisphere specifically. Australians, was winter bad for y'all? Actually, that's a genuine question for anybody in the Southern Hemisphere. How was y'all's winter? Was it bad for y'all? Because winter up here this year was really bad as well. I remember we had snow going over my head. Mind you, I'm 6 feet tall. So, you know, take with that what you will. Bob was not thinking. I noticed that. This dumbass is home once again, pissing me off. Don't you? I time traveled. Oh, I forgot to change the year. It's January 2025. I meant to make it January 2026. So now if I oh crap, if I time travel back to today, basically, oh no, that's gonna mess things up completely. Not that I really care, but hold on, let's just see. Let's just see if somehow time traveling backwards. Oh my god. Girl, I was fucking up the timelines down to try and get this stupid bloop off my damn island. It is now once again September 15th. We're basically playing. Oh my God, where the is she? Where the is she right now? Where the is she? Somebody needs to hold me back. Where the hell is she? Where is she? Where is she's home once again? Always in that damn house. Biscuit, hold me back. Hold me back right now. Hold me back. I need to go like it feels like almost every villager on this island has either pinged me down or asked to move out, except for you. Except for you. What's that about? What the is that about? Take this stupid hat. Take this stupid hat. I was gonna give you the cherry instead, and it looks stupid. It actually looks kind of cute on her. You're not gonna give me anything in return. You. Why? Why is it that in this game where it's so much easier to kick villagers out, I still can't get the villager I want? I had to kick out my dreamy so that I can go on a villager hunt today. And she's still not budging. This piece of paper right here represents Bertha. You know what I want to do to her right now? That. And this. And this. Like, she's pissing me off. Pissing me off so much I just wasted a piece of sticky note. It can't be this difficult to kick out a villager. Like, I can't be the only one who struggles to kick out a villager. Can y'all comment down below if you're somebody who struggles, please, so I can feel validated? Please. Bertha, please. I read one Reddit post that was like, you should gift and then time travel, and then they'll hopefully have a thought bubble, or at least what the do you want? What the do you actually want? What the do you want? What the do you want? Truly, no. What the do you want? You're getting all up in my face. How does this feel, huh? How does it feel? You put your ass all up in front of me. How does it feel? No. Now you're angry. You're angry when I do it to you, but you think you can do that to me twice now? Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. How does this feel? How does it feel when I'm all up in your business like this? How does it feel? Oh, it makes you feel angry? I don't give a it makes me feel angry, but I hold it in. Why don't you hold it in? Why don't you be respectful and hold it in? Stupid and ugly, and here you are stomping around like you own the goddamn beach. I put you here. Don't be pissing me off. And now he's sad. You're pissing me off. And now he's all up in my face once again. Oh, how brave. Whoa, I'm walking here. Are you from New York? Don't piss me off. You're pissing me off too much. Here, I'm gonna bonk you with the net. Like, you're pissing me off, Caesar. I'm done. What I ever do to you, you exist. You're still alive. You probably had 10 opportunities to jump off a cliff and you never did. When you should have. And your mama. I've time traveled ahead once again. It's a beautiful autumn morning. Nobody's thinking, it doesn't seem. Bob. I have to do it. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. Bertha's going one way or another when I bring back Peck, but I have to do it. Oh my God, Bob. Because if I time travel ahead, the thought bubble is going to go away. It always goes away. Every single time. Dead ass, you guys, every single time. It always goes away. I have to. I will avenge your absence on this island. Where the is she? Look at her. Now she's sitting over there. At least she's not in front of that damn Bertha. All because, oh, and she knows she's getting up because she knows I'm coming. You, like, honest to God, Bertha, you're pissing me off. Come here. Like, I can't with you. I can't. Hey, why would you just hit me like that? Because you're not leaving. And that's what you deserve. You deserve this. Again, girl, another camper on the day Bob is leaving. Who's in the damn campsite? Oh my God. I am at a low point right now. I'm kicking out one of my closest friends on this island right now, who I was planning on kicking out anyways. I just hate that I had to do it now. And you show up. Robert. I'm separating him from Raymond too. I'm like 90% sure they're boyfriends. And I'm separating the gays. Bob, I'm so sorry. I will see you later. I will see. I'm bringing him on a Wendell. He is going to. I said no dreamies for Wendell. I'm bringing him onto Wendell. It's what he deserves. Bob deserves a chance to shine in the Angry Coconut cinematic universe. He deserves a chance to shine. And he wasn't able to get that chance to shine right now because you couldn't be fucking bothered to think about moving. But in all honesty, you guys, like, that was a low point for me. I had done some nasty, shady things. So I think just as like punishment and just to make things a little more challenging, I am going to give myself only 13 tickets, and we're gonna see if I can find somebody within the 13, and if not, then I don't. I don't know. Who fucking knows? Maybe there'll be a camper. Whatever I plan on doing though, I'll figure that out as I go. But for now, once again, we're going on another villager hunt. Do we think there's gonna be a villager on the island? How fitting. The first villager of the day. It's the other fucking clown. Boots the house down clown. Which is exactly what I deserve for how I've been behaving in this video. Oh, there's a bottle. There's a bottle. Who do we think this bottle's from? Mallory, okay. And, oh, a butter churd. Shout out to the cottagecore days. Honestly, that's like the true 2020 core when it comes to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Heck, even I had a cottagecore island, girl. It's the first island I ever did on this channel. Like, here we go. It's island number 2 out of 13. And do we think there's a dreamy on this island? My streak. Oh, I am looking, let me get back to my point. I am looking to restart my streak of, you know, finding a dreamy within the first stack. It's basically, it could possibly happen. I found Tabby in exactly 10 tickets. I did the math. So who knows, maybe island number 10, Dobby will be on that island. I think as of now, there's 4 dreamies left because obviously I have Pex Amiibo. I think specifically the villagers that I would like to find in order would be Dobby, Maddie, Kiki, Gonzo. In that order, if I could find them. That's the order in which I want them, especially right now. I would really like to have Dobby back in my life. I think especially after all the clownery that I went through today, I deserve for him to come back just to put me in my place, just to keep me at peace once again. He is truly my comfort villager in this game. If he could please show me his face, that would make things oh so better. Is Dobby here? No, it's Dell. Sweet little Dell with a mouth that looks like a butt. Who is on this island? Who will be on the next island? Who the hell are you? Rodeo. Ugh. You're my rodeo. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. Most of this video is going to be me kicking out a villager and cussing off fucking Bertha. I just know the Bertha stands are gonna come crawling out of the depths, crawling out of them to defend her in the comments section. No shade to the Bertha stands. Absolutely no shades. But really, girl? Really? That's who you choose? That's who you choose to be your favorite villager? I'm not judging you. I'm just surprised, you know, that she was even an option. You know, that's just what it is. It's like there's so many villagers in the game, so many people in the world that play Animal Crossing. There has to be at least one stand for every villager, at least one die-hard stand. The way I'm a die-hard stand for Mitzi, there probably are people for every single villager in the game, even the objectively worse ones. Because yes, there are objectively worse villagers in this game. Pee-wee is not one of them. Absolutely not. If y'all thought I was gonna say just like Pee-wee, you're wrong. I like Pee-wee. I also like getting bottles. And I just managed to get one right here. Who do we think this bottle's from? Who would have thunk? There's the objectively bad villager. I can use that as an example. Miss Eloise with that ass bang. It's another alligator. Is that Sly? Girl, why am I finding alligators on this island today? We're on Sister Fruit Island. I don't even want to. I don't need another good look at her. That was enough. That was enough for me to know that it's time to move on to the next island. That's another villager. Speaking of, way back, God knows when I said that. I don't even remember at this point. Was it even in this video? When I was like, there are those specific villagers that I see in every single villager hunt. We just saw villager number 2, Miss Naomi. Yeah, first was Dottie, then Naomi. All we need now is Claudia. And Claudia is probably waiting. She's probably creeping around that corner. She's probably going to show up on the final ticket for all I know. Yes, I have 4 tickets left. 1 ticket left of the first stack. Tia's here. Miss Tia. I know Claudia's gonna show up. Watch, Claudia, knowing her malicious mind, she's gonna show up on this next island. Watch. Claudia didn't show up, but I just remembered this feels like it's fake, but no, this is another villager that I always see. Mr. Hornsby, who I remember once a while ago, I was considering Hornsby for an island only because I liked his house. Remember the days when people would villager hunt for the house and not for the actual villager? We've come a long way since then. Oh my God, even I'm guilty of it. I wanted Blanche and Benjamin specifically. Those two I've wanted on islands for so long because, well, I love Benjamin as well as a villager, super cool. But like, I specifically wanted Blanche, not because I wanted Blanche, but because I really liked Blanche's house and I wanted her on Fallbrook back when I was going for like the more rural vibes. The people who weren't here before the 2.0 update, like, y'all do not know the things that people were doing in this game for the aesthetics. It was actually so wild. Thank God they introduced house renovations in this game, because like nowadays it's so much easier, it's so much nicer. I haven't renovated a single house on Nook Tits yet. I don't know when I'm gonna do that because honestly I have 0 ideas for what I want to do for the villagers' interiors. I'm like low-key thinking about keeping them the same. Who's on this island? Okay. I only have 2 more tickets left. Oh no. But yeah, in terms of like interior, I don't know, maybe I'm like low-key just so that the villagers can stay true to themselves. I'm like, maybe I should just let them decorate their own house. Very early Animal Crossing games core. I was recently, because honestly I've low-key been on my City Folk grind lately because like City Folk was my first game and I've been very nostalgic for the Wii lately, which, like, fun fact, I found mine just so I can play it again. I don't have a copy of City Folk at the moment because our disc is damaged, which is sad. I might do some things to the Wii that Nintendo won't be proud of in order to play the game again. But like, it's just like I've been watching like old videos and stuff about City Folk, specifically the villager homes in City Folk, you guys. Like the villager homes in City Folk, and I'm sure it's the same in Wild World and Population Growing as well. It's not the same in New Leaf. I feel like in New Leaf they actually put a little more effort into the interiors. I was playing City Folk. Who's this? Wait, hold on. Who are you? That's an eagle. Oh my God. I only have 1 ticket left. We're moving on to the 13th island right now. And whoever's on this island is moving on to the island. Or I could just, you know, autofill. Or I can just, you know, take more tickets. But you didn't hear that from me. The villager homes in City Folk, girl. And like, this was the game where like, you give them anything, they'll plop that shit in their house. You give them a shirt, they'll plop it in their house. That's the weird thing in City Folk, because City Folk, you couldn't actually like gift the villagers anything. You can only get them things if they ask for it. So if they're like, hey, I want a fish, then you can give them a fish and they will display that fish in their house. You give them a whale shark, they will find a way to display it in their house. I always think about Jeff specifically. king of Animal Crossing, truly, constantly posting Animal Crossing content to this day about every single game. I love that channel. I've loved that channel since I was a child. Honestly, like when I first discovered City Folk was when I first discovered that channel, and I've been watching him consistently ever since. His villager home's right now in a City Folk town. It's wild. It's wild. Who is the final villager? Who the hell is this? Where are they? I hate odd numbers. I don't know if people know this about me. I like genuinely hate odd numbers. So I always like to end things, but not 4. I don't like ending things on a 4. I'm gonna give myself 2 more tickets, just 2. The powers of Sasha Colby. 15, season 15. Sasha Colby, winner of season 15. May she bless me with these next 2 tickets. At least one of the 2 tickets. Please, please, please. And on this 14th island, it's Admiral. So we will move on to the 15th and final island. I like Marina. I like Marina. Marina is technically an angry coconut all-star because for the girls that don't know, she was on the original Window. Speaking of my OG cottagecore island, she was there. Is it safe to say that Marina here is blessed by Sasha Colby? Yes. Does that mean I want to take Marina? This island will be blessed by Nymphia Wind because this is island number 16. And this island has... And I'm being so serious too. This is going to be the final villager, the final island of the day because I'm over it. Can you tell by my posture? I'm so over it right now. Who is on this island? Who is that? It's Jacob. Why are you giving me all the Kia birds? I can't. I swear to God, if the autofill doesn't plot, I swear to God, if the plot doesn't autofill, I'm going to be even more pissed than I was at Bertha. It's about to get uglier than Caesar out here if the plot doesn't autofill. Has the plot autofilled? Yes or no? Are you? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm honestly so over it now. Like I dead ass, you guys, dead ass. I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I don't have the energy. I don't have the care. Bertha has pissed me off too much. I'm dead ass. I'm being so serious. Even if it ends up being a Kia on this island, I'm just going to take them. I'm going to take them. If it ends up being somebody ass like I can't even think of an irrelevant villager. Whoever shows up on this island, I'm going to take them. I can't do this anymore. Who is the villager? Where are the... I said I was going to take whoever it is, and I honestly just don't feel like villager hunting anymore. So Barold, Diva. Oh, no. He low-key is Nooktit's core when you really think about it.